Hi there, gaming enthusiasts.
Welcome to Pixel Radar, the go-to channel where we dive deep into the pixelated world of gaming and explore everything that piques our interests.
Today we got a topic that's as exciting as it is controversial. Early access games. We're going to take a roller coaster ride through the development of early access games, discussing their pros and mostly their cons. A lot of cons.
So let's not waste any more time and dive right in.
What is early access? Well, I'm glad you asked. Early access, alpha funding, paid alpha, these are all fancy terms for a concept that's pretty simple. It's like a sneak peek into the game's development journey. The idea is that gamers like us can buy and play a game while it's still in the oven. It's a chance to be a part of the game's creation process, to offer feedback directly to the developers. Sounds cool, right?
Well, it is not. Let's talk early access. Starbound, a game that had a roller coaster journey. Through its early access phase, developed by Chucklefish Games, it's a 2D space exploration survival game. Think No Man's Sky meets Terraria. Starting as a Kickstarter project in 2013. It entered early access with high hopes, but when the full game dropped in 2016, fans realized it wasn't quite what they'd signed up for. It's not a bad game, just not as complex as initially promised. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Early access has given us true gems like Minecraft and the amazing Mountain Blade. And let's not forget about the Forest. It's been a winner for sure. Early access games like these thrived in early access because they already had a solid foundation. Updates felt like adding more fun, not fixing broken parts. But not all early access games are like that. Many drag on for years, struggling to reach their full potential, leaving players with diminishing interest. Now, let's shift gears to the next game.
Let's go!
Cube World. This one really hit home for me. When it first hit early access, I was over the moon. It felt like a fresh breeze in gaming, making everything more exciting. Cube World had so much potential, and it seemed headed in the right direction. Sadly, the developer, Wolfram, disappeared for a whopping 6 years. When the alpha version finally arrived in 2019, it left many of us wanting more. RIP Cube World. Now, let's shift gears to the next game.
Let's go!
DAYZ. It started as an alpha, then moved to early access, but eventually, it left the standalone version of the game behind. Originally, it was a super popular mod for Arma 2 with the same name, and it played a big part in making Battle Royale games popular. But when compared to that mod, the standalone version, which was supposed to focus more on survival, got left behind, like constant bugs and poorly done systems, which was a letdown. Considering the great idea it had, it spent more than 5 years, 5 freaking years, in early access before finally releasing in 2018.
This life.
Conclusion. In the end, early access is a double-edged sword. It's fantastic for some games, but it can also lead to unfocused development and endless feature additions that can harm the overall experience. Thanks for joining me on this thrilling journey. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more pixelated goodness. Keep your eyes on the radar for more exciting stories from the world of pixels.